everybody. So, what is that, Tuesday? It's quitting time. Want to tell you guys about this weekend. Friday and Saturday, I was working on my truck. The right front brakes were down to the backing pads, so I was like, oh shit, okay. So I bought some pads and I replaced the pads, and then I was like, man, why is my car, why is the truck like pulling hard to the left when I brake? I'm like, that's weird. I actually still don't know the reason. So Saturday I was like, you know what, if it's a stuck caliper, hung caliper, or it's like, these things were pretty nasty too. Plus I couldn't get the bleeder loose on them, so I think these were originals. These are like 26 years old or whatever. So I spent $200 with the core charges, so I should get back like $70 or something like that. But that didn't solve the issue either. And my power steering was acting weird. Like, I don't know, I parked at Billy's a bunch of times, never been an issue. After I did the brakes, it was like, I turned the wheels, it was like, oh shit, my power steering fluid is low. Well, not power steering fluid, it's ATF, but I'm like, the power steering's low. I fill it up, and the tires were like wiggling and jiggling when you turn it. It was weird. I've never seen that before. I don't quite know, maybe my power steering pump's going out, or maybe there's a problem with the rack. Although now it's fine. I don't know. All I know is that if you step going like 30, you don't notice it, but if you're going 50 and you step on the brakes a little hard, it definitely pulls to the left. Like I said, I don't know. Anyways, so I'm not too worried about that at the moment. But then Sunday, I wanted to work on the Harley, so me and Grunkle Billy went over there. All I really had to do was put the back exhaust pipe on, and what else? I already charged the battery up. The battery I got from my new buddy. That thing works pretty good, and so we tested it. First I checked for spark. I got spark. Then I grabbed a can of starting fluid, and she popped off. I took a whole video, of me getting it running. That's on YouTube right now if you want to go watch it. That'd be cool. You can see how I got it running. And then, hang on a second. Then once we knew it had spark and it popped off, then it was like, I already been planning this. I had my IV bottle and the IV stand ready to go. We just filled it up with some gas and I set it up, and man, that thing sounds amazing. It's so loud with those 2-inch drag pipes. It's like, wow, you're not going to be able to hear anything when you're ripping down the road on that thing. So, but yeah, I think I spent a couple hours on Sunday, 2-3 hours. It boiled down to like a 35-minute video. So like I said, go check it out. I'll leave a link in the description of this video. So, but yeah, there's only just a few more steps. I got to button some stuff up. And the thing, since I'm running it off of this NWT Cyclotronics brain box, now that I've been able to crank it, since I replaced all the starter and all that with high torque starter, the brain box just beeps at you in this annoying tone. And I was like, man, what is that? Like, I think what it is I was gonna go and call the manufacturer. I know one of the engineers. They're up in Canada. But I looked at the first page of the documentation. It's like, oh, it has a, it monitors the charging system and gives off an alert tone if it's not charging. I'm like, oh, that's what it is, because I haven't hooked up my Jenny yet. I got to polarize it. I was kind of waiting for a battery. Now that I got a battery, It's a little dirt bike guy, little mini bike. That's awesome. So, anyways, he must have gone the other way. So, anyways, I figure once I hook up my Jenny, it's just one wire back. You know, I got a new regulator and all that. Just hook up the Jenny to the, it actually connects to this, like, what is the starter solenoid relay module. It kind of does a bunch of things in one. It's sort of like a hub, or a, I don't know what you want to call it. Yeah, kind of like a hub. You know, the voltage, you know, battery power comes into it, goes out of it, then the charging comes into it. It's all protected. It's got a fuse on it. It's actually pretty neat. But yeah, I figure once I plug that in, it should start. The annoying, you know, sound will just go away. So that'll be good. I knew that's what, pretty much this whole time I kind of figured. It's like, it's trying to warn you that, you know, the bike's not charging, which I guess is kind of neat, you know. It's just an auditory alarm, but that alarm's loud. So, but, you know, one of the good things is, you know, we got it started and it was in neutral and it didn't go anywhere, which is good. And I just got to tidy up some of the wires. There's more stuff that I'm going to have to go back and like hook up. But for now, I can just pretty much chuck all the wires that I have and route them kind of down the backbone, which is what I was planning on. And either this week or this weekend, I'll put the petcock in the tank, and we'll get it all mounted. It'll be, you know, if I want to keep working on the bike or you know, do some wiring, it'll be easy enough just to pull the tank off. That'll be pretty simple. It's no big deal. So, but yeah, we're really close to riding. At this point, we're hours away. So the one thing that I definitely have to take care of is the cross shaft that goes from the left-hand brakes back to the right side rear drum. There's a plate and it's a little too close. I basically got to pull the rod out, and I had some shaft collar locks on there to kind of hold its position, because fuck, who's calling me? Somebody was calling me. I don't know who that is. 800 1-800 go F yourself, I'm riding. Not that important. So anyways, yeah, you know, the chain is basically like sitting on the plate of that brake rod that comes through, and I can't have that. It'll just eat up my chain and eat up that thing. So that's like, it shouldn't be that hard. It's pretty easy to take all that stuff apart. So we'll get it done. But yeah, it was awesome hearing it run, start up. You know, it's been over a year. It might be a year and a quarter or something. But that's all that I ever wanted to do from the beginning was, you know, make sure the engine ran. Mr. J said that it, you know, it was freshly rebuilt, but you know, he never heard it run or anything. So I don't know if it's got, you know, 700 miles. He said 700 miles on a rebuild, 7,000 miles on a rebuild. I don't know, but he said it was rebuilt. So, but that thing runs nice and healthy. The other thing I got to do is look up the the settings for the. It's got a Mikuni VM38 carburetor on there, so I got to figure out if you're sitting on the bike, the front of the carburetor, there's a brass turn knob. So I don't know if that's air fuel or what. I was kind of playing with it. I don't think it's idle. I think it's air fuel. So I just got to go over the carburetor a little bit more. And then one person told me that choke on these things, you push it down for choke. And then somebody else said, no, you got to lift it up for choke. So I tried it both ways. I think up is choke. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. I'll figure it out. Either way, it did start. So, but yeah. Anyways, we're just on our way home. Thought I'd share that with you guys. It's a beautiful day outside. You can see it's a little It's like somewhat overcast with gray clouds. They're not rain clouds, but so yeah, it's perfect weather. It was like 50 this morning. Now it's like 71. I'm wearing like 2 hoodies. Got a hoodie under my armored hoodie. So, all right, guys. Well, I'll let you go. Anything happens, I'll bring you back. Otherwise, we'll see you on the next one. All right. Easy.